East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bulls will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies' offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run for it on third and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Hands it off. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Huskies have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. Looking for the score! And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will go to work for the first time today. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 35, he's got room. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. On the run, it's Scott. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. UConn going back to work on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes his connection. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. UConn will have to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
First down for the offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get up at the 19. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Dances away again. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. It's a draw. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. He's got his man. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Offense in a bunch formation.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
UConn will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Looking for a block. It's Burton. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his target down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
2nd down.
The give to the tailback. Tackled after picking up the first down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. They want to run it left here. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Unloads quickly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Agbana. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. UConn going back to work on offense. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, and they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. On the run, it's Edwards. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped after making the catch. 3rd down coming up after that completion. To the air, it's Fagnano. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
This is a receiver that is so good at running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. NC State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field of blue. They're up by 17 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Made a defender miss. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Going with the counter play here. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Back to pass, it's Agbana. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from inside the red zone. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rensselaer Field.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To the air, it's Agbana. Pulls it in. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Right back to him on the ground. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Got room at the 35. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Created good effort on that. The ball back 10 yards, will replay. The ball back 10 yards, will replay.